everybody, Hobbyist here, and welcome to another episode of Bowman, Ultra, and Fleer. Oh my! King Griffey Jr. to the secrecy! Gary Carter! Alright! This is episode number 3 of Steven. This is episode number 3 of season 6 of Bowman, Ultra, and Fleer. And if this is your first time here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the lower left-hand pack of each of these boxes and pit them against each other in a battle royal to see who comes out on the gold, silver, and bronze, and who is the honorable mention. It is fun. How we do that? We take the best card of each pack, pit them against each other, and then we put the best card of each pack against each other, and then we find out the winner. Alright, here we go. We always end with the Oh My, the 1989 Upper Deck pack. That is the Oh My for this season. Last season it was 1981 Donruss, supplied to us by Gum Stained Cards. Alright, here we go. That's last. This is second to last. The Gary Carter 89 Fleer. Take the bottom left hand corner. And after that, it's hard to get that on the screen. It's way up there. My goodness. My goodness. And then the 89 Bowman with the 36 Euro gum. Woohoo! 36 Euro gum that's been sticking to all the cars, which isn't great. It's not good. And last but not least, our gold bricked Fleer Ultra 93 fill Ultra pack. Super bricky. We're back to super bricky. Well, it's not super bricky, but they're still brick. We had a lot of snow last week in the pack, and this is where we start. We start with the 1993 Fleer Ultra pack, and they still feel kind of bricky. There's 14 cards in this pack, and we're looking for inserts. We haven't found any inserts yet. Not found any inserts yet, and we're just going to start off with the 93 Ultra. 1993 Ultra. That card right there is stuck really, really bad. There you go. Got it. First card is Steve Foster. Everybody knows what Foster's is? That was a red, right? Yep, shout out to Aaron and Shannon for the Reds. Aaron at Faith Alien Sports and Shannon at Back to the Cardboard. Next we have Matt Whiteside for the Rangers. Shout out to hey you guys, Bradley. Hope Bradley's doing well. Haven't seen him in a long time. Brian Hunter for the Bravies. Shout out to Cuz, Josh, Adam, Zach, and all those Braves fans. Sitting here, Cards, Pops, all those Braves fans out there. And then we got some Sean Berry on the Expos. Shout out to John over at Firestar Breaks for the Expos, because the Expos became the Nationals. We have Glen Allen Hill for the Indians. Shout out to Scott over at Reindeer Studios for the Indians. And then we got Billy Ripken in 93. And he is on the Rangers. I didn't know he went to the Rangers. I just know him for his error card in 89. And he hit 230 in 92. Luis Mercedes for the Orioles. Shout out to Scott over at Autographs 2000. And we'll shout out Shane over at Oddball Cards for the Orioles as well. We got Eric Young on the Rockies. Shout out to Ken's Cardboards and El Canon. And I thought I saw a Cal Ripken Jr. And it's not in the snow either, so that is super duper great. That is no snow. Maybe snow down here. Nope. No snow on the Cal Ripken, and that is Woohoo! Great. We got... Oh, we'll keep that one out. We got Albert, not Joey Bell. Also on the Indians, we have a rookie card of Rob Nin. I kind of remember him a little. And then we got Kent Merker. He was a good relief pitcher. We might put him in the pitcher's duel. And we're not going to discuss him. We're not going to discuss him at all. We'll just leave him out there. And Frank Bollock. Bollock! Okay, we'll do Kent Merker, Albert Bell, Brian Hunter, because he's a Brave. And we got to have another picture. We'll do Steve Foster. Because I don't know the other one. I don't even know either one of these. So let's just do them both. How about it? How about it? We'll just do them both. Right, picture battle. We got 3 pitchers and 3 batters. That's great. That's what we needed. ERA 288, 193. How many innings? 28 innings, 68 innings, and 50 innings. So they're all about even. Not many innings in for them all. Are they relief pitchers? 2 saves. He's got 4 saves, 6 saves. So these are all relief pitchers. So 298, 193. Matt Whiteside has the wins for the ERA. I don't see any saves. 4 saves, 2 saves, and 6 saves. Merker has the saves for the wins. So it comes down to strikeouts. Who has the most strikeouts? That would be Kent Merker. Kent Merker takes it for the pitchers. Right, we can move this out here now. And the batters. Uh, 251, 260, 239. At bats 200. At bats 5, 600. So Brian Hunter's out as the batter because he don't have enough at bats. Cal Ripken versus Albert Bell. Statistically speaking, Albert Bell would have won this, but I'm not going to give it to Albert Bell. Because I know Cal Ripken's going to... I like Cal Ripken better than Albert Bell. And I know he's going to win the Kent Merker battle here. Because the way we do saves is you take the number of saves and divide it by the numbers of wins plus the number of losses. So that's 4 or 5. 5 divided by 6, which is 1 point something other. So, and I'm sure doubles and triples, yeah, he's got 30. So, Cal Ripken... He's going to take the pack. Technically, it should be Albert Bell, but Cal Ripken's in the Hall of Fame, and he was the Iron Man. So we're going to keep the first executive decision of season 6 comes in episode 3 when we're going to put Cal Ripken over Albert Bell. Okay, we have Steve Wilson. And we're going to have to get the gum off. So, we'll see if that works. Do that off screen. Hey, we got Ted Williams. Ted Williams in our commercial card. It's probably the second most valuable one. I don't know who that is. Scott Medvin. I know that's Steve Cersei. Mike Schmidt!
And he takes a shot at it. Here it goes. It is out of here. Michael Jack Schmidt with number 501 a spot. It's a
Mike Schmidt! Woohoo! Mike Schmidt. Well, we know who wins this pack, don't we? We know who wins this pack, don't we? We got Mookie Betts, or Mookie Wilson. I'll put him down here though. Scott Bankhead, and then it's not Darrell Evans. Dwight Evans. Don't know that one at all because I can't really read it. Andy Allison. Mark Henry. That's wrestling. Mike Harkey. Damon Berryhill on the Cubbies. Brian Downing. And Bill Long on the White Sox. So we're going to shout out Epiphany Card Collector and Essie Huddleville and Big Mike over at Sport Cards 9598. I ain't seen from him in a long time either. We're going to shout out Zach's Collections for the Pirates and the Tigers. We're going to shout out Last Droughts Baseball. Sticks G and the late Lisa Z for the Tigers. The Mariners, we're going to shout out Flying Dutchman Cards for the Mariners and Cash and Dad. For the Red Sox, we're going to shout out Stash and Dave Durango. And the Cubbies! All the Cubbies. There's lots and lots of Cubbies. There's David M. There is Craig B. There is Matty Ice. There is Papa Bear. There is Don't Talk to Robots. There's more, but I can't ever remember them all. And there's 2 Cubbies right in a row. That's great. But the battle is going to be between Mookie Wilson and Mike Schmidt. Hey, got the gum off. Half the gum off. I don't want to eat the gum because I had to spray it this time. I sprayed it last time too. I shouldn't have ate it. Man, it made me sick. This absolutely destroys the card. It gets the gum off pretty good. It didn't last week, but most of the time you can get it off without tearing. Most of the time, but you know, that was last season. That was different gum last season because it was the Donruss gum. So I don't know about the Topps gum. I think I'm going to hit it again. But this is Steve Wilson, and he was a rookie, so he probably wouldn't have got anything anyway. Here we go, Mike Schmidt versus Mookie Wilson. Schmidt had 249, he had 296. Oh, I see another executive decision already. Home runs 12 and 8, so it's 1-1, and the least strikeouts win. 42 for Mike Schmidt and 63 for, so Mike Schmidt actually won it fair and square. That's good, because I didn't want to have to make another executive decision. But this was his last year playing, so it was his last year playing. Mike Schmidt versus Cal Ripken. This is going to be a battle right here. He actually beat Mike Schmidt in the home run. And he beat him in the average by 2 points. That was... So Cal Ripken is going to keep the gold. As crazy as it sounds. Because this was actually the last year that Mike Schmidt played. He retired. He retired during this season, actually, I think. The 89 season. There are tribute cards to him in 1990, I think. There is one in 1989 Upper Deck that we could possibly get. Ah, I tore it again. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's another one of those that looks like it's a tear. But it wasn't. It's just glue. Or not glue, but... There we go. Got that one completely off. have to vacuum after this, but oh well. There we go. On to Yo Home to Bel Air. Let's get up here and get this 1989 Fleer pack and open it up and see what we get out of here. And the battery's starting to die on the camera. Still no Griffeys. That's kind of sad. No Griffeys. In 6 seasons, we have not got one Griffey rookie. And we got, this is our first 4 sticker. We got the Orioles, Red Sox, Reds, and Astros. For the Astros, we're going to shout out Rad over at Rad Dad and Where's B-Dog, and Sean the Jedi Master. We got Luis Medina for the Indians. Keith Hernandez for the Mets. Shout out to Joe Mansman, Billy Mama Gaiman, Mets Rule. Have I already shouted out the Mets? Probably not. Mets Rule. James Jameson, Carter's Kids, and all those Mets fans. We got Ken Gerhardt for the Orioles. We got Jim Adducey for the Brewers. Shout out to Steve Rodemacher for the Brewers. Luis Aquino for the Royals. Shout out to N.W. Stang and Chettown. Got another Met, Dave Madigan. Julio Franco for the Indians. Hey, Hall of Famer Barry Larkin for the Reds. Barry Larkin usually wins these things. Mike Woodward for the White Sox. We've done the White Sox. Donnell Nixon for the Giants. Shout out to Goody G and Swingaway Sports Cards. Swingaway Sports Cards for the Giants. You got Larry Parrish on the Red Sox. We were talking about Larry and Lance in one of Last House Baseball's streams the other day. Andre Dawson for the Cubs. Rob Deere for the Brewers. Chuck Finley for the Angels. Shout out to TCB for the Angels. And last but not least, John Christensen for the Twins. Shout out to Julie Farnham for the Twins. This is going to be a good battle, though. It's going to be the Hawk versus Barry Larkin. The Hawk versus Barry Larkin. What can it be? Barry Larkin, 296. Andre Dawson, 303. That's pretty good. Home runs for Andre Dawson. Wait, at-bats. Enough of bats. Enough of bats. Alright. No injured this week. 24 home runs for the Hawk. And 12 home runs for Barry Larkin. You know, Andre Dawson is probably going to go right up the ladder here, straight to gold. That is my guess. And it would be hate to get the King Griffey Jr. rookie card and have to bump Mike Schmidt all the way down to honorable mention, but that could possibly happen because his average was 249 and his home runs were only like 12. Yeah. Andre Dawson takes Mike Schmidt's place. And I'm pretty sure he'll get Ripken too, because Ripken didn't have that good stats either. 251 for Ripken. Ripken was more of a Golden Glove. And 303 and 14 and not 14, 24. So yes, Andre Dawson went all the way to gold and knocked Cal Ripken down to silver. And as much as it hurts, Mike Schmidt's in the bronze. And it could possibly be knocked off the podium altogether. Could be. Anyway, I'm going to have to change the credits for the gold Fleer there. First time Fleer. Anybody else has gotten gold besides Bowman? Alright, let's get the stickers. We'll start with the stickers. Hey, there's the Mets. And the Athletics, the A's. We'll put them over here so they're not in the fan lot. We got Gary Thurman For the Royals, we got a Giants lithograph of Will the Thrill Clark, Bob Brinley. We haven't got a star rookie yet either. Ellis Burks, Lee Mazzelli, Tom Flash Gordon. See every one of us. Rich Gedman, Tom Browning, Mel Hall, Ray Knight, Lenny Harris, Mel Hall again, Larry Hendren, Lance McCullers for the Yankees. Shout out to Hedgehog and Boomsling. And last is Kevin Blankenship. Alright, who's going to win this pack? Who's going to win this pack? I have no idea. This was a whole common pack, so I have no idea. Let's get Melly Hall. Let's see, is this a rookie, Mel Hall? No, it's not a rookie. Lenny Harris. Well, let's do it. Ray Knott. Mel Hall versus Mel Hall. Mel Hall on the Indians versus Mel Hall. I thought I saw Mel Hall twice. Is this like the 700s? Yeah, it's an update number. I wonder if it has the same stats on it. No, it's different. Why would it be different? I mean, it's not different, but it is different. Okay. I thought I saw two Mel Halls there. It's Tom Gordon versus Tom Browning. And that'll do it. That'll do it. We'll see who wins in this battle. But is this Tom Gordon's rookie? I think this is Tom Gordon's rookie year, so that's probably not going to work out. Yes, it is Tom Gordon's rookie year. He has innings. Do we have innings? 16 innings versus 251. Yeah, that's not really fair. Alright, so his ERA is 5.17. His ERA is 3.81. So he wins. And strikeouts 124. Strikeouts 18. Yep. So it's Tom Gordon's rookie card. So he's not going to win it. So the pitcher is Tom Browning. Right, let's see the battle here. Let's just do one Mel Hall, and this one just has one strip on it, so we'll do that one. Up. Are we in the screen? Alright. How many at-bats? 43 at-bats. Nope. 299 at-bats, not much better. 515 at-bats. Okay. 280, 217. Home runs 6. Home runs 3. So the winner is Mel Hall. Mel Hall is the winner. There might be somebody else in there, but I don't remember many of those names in there. I can't believe I got Mel Hall in both. So I think the Mel Hall is going to lose to Mike Schmidt, to be honest with you. 'Cause I think he's going to win the average, but lose the home runs and strikeouts. So the average is 249. He has 280. So yes, he wins that. But I think he's going to lose the home runs because I think he had 12 home runs. Yep, 12 home runs. So he won the home runs, and I think he's going to wins the strikeouts because I think he had like 42 strikeouts. Yeah, 42 strikeouts, and he had 50. So Mike Schmidt does get bronze, fair and square. And that is our standings for this episode. So we have Mel Hall as our honorable mention. Mike Schmidt, as much as it pains me, is in the bronze. Cal Ripken Jr. in the silver. And the Hawk, Andre Dawson, Cubbies fans are going to be happy, is in the gold. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, that button's down below. Please give us a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and or a comment to let me know how you liked or disliked this video. Check out the comments because everybody in the comments is cool. Click on that bell if you want to be alerted to my next video. And once again, everybody, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Roll those beautiful bean credits.
Wubba lubba dub dub!